Hey everyone, got an article that just came across my desk a few moments ago. There it is. Headline is, of course, Gay Pride Flag Hoisted Above U.S. Embassy in Israel. And there, of course, is the flag. Now, Jesus said in Luke chapter 17 that it would be as it was in the days of Lot when he returns. This is why we see so many homosexual laws being passed today that are designed to make the homosexual lifestyle appear as accepted by all. Even the churches, under Rome's thumb, have chimed in to lend their support in this agenda. However, the homosexual community is still the smallest minority politically as well as physically on the planet. So, the question then arises as to how was this prophecy able to reach fulfillment in our day as it so obviously has? Now, even though they are a very small group, they have very powerful friends, but these friends are not in the usual areas you may expect to find them. Their powerful friends are found in Rome. It is only the Roman Catholic Church that has the prophesied global political power on earth to be able to hoist that homosexual flag from nation to nation, like we see it doing here in Israel, as an open statement against God. And seeing how the Vatican is the long prophesied and now well-established home to Antichrist, it's common sense that it is through this church that Satan will perform this long prophesied task. So, okay, let me see if I can paint the picture of what's actually happening here so as to better explain. As we recently discovered, the Vatican priests are 98% homosexual. Common sense affords us the now confirmed conclusion that they will naturally do all they can to bolster a political agenda that makes homosexuality appear normal to the people so as to pull the onus off the Vatican's evil desires. But why? Okay, now, here's where it gets a bit sinister. As we also know, the homosexual prelates in Rome love to molest little boys. This is not something anyone needs to be convinced of anymore because of it's all over the media. In fact, this problem that they have with little boys has been going on since 60 AD, as per their very own Didache documents posted on the Vatican websites. So the Vatican needs to somehow make pedophilia or child molestation appear acceptable in society so as to allow them two benefits. Number one, their tens of thousands of child molestation lawsuits will be either completely dismissed or at the very least lowered in the monetary settlements. And number two, it will allow the lusts of their flesh to have a legalized means by which to satisfy these demon-possessed monsters masquerading as priests of God. But before they can hope to get pedophilia legalized, they must first create a society that emulates the decadent society of Sodom and Gomorrah, wherein anything goes. So, step by step, they will need to introduce their putrid perversions into civilization using every political pawn they can find that loves money more than morality. So, of course, homosexuality has to be accepted as the norm first, and this, as we all know, happened years ago. But it wasn't accepted across the board until Obama chimed in and homosexual marriage was legalized in and outside all the churches. Still, as decadent as that already is, pedophilia is still much too nauseating for some people, or most people, to stomach. So their next move is to use both the churches and Hollywood to introduce polygamy into society as the norm. And yes, we now see churches as well as Hollywood reality shows promoting polygamy in the exact same way we saw the homosexual agenda first introduced in the 90s. Now that this is well on its way to acceptance, wherein even lawmakers look the other way when the polygamists parade their craft, like the reality shows where these people should be arrested, but they're not, we will next start to see pedophilia being suggested as an alternate lifestyle on TV and newspapers and soon even in some churches. Far-fetched, you think? Yeah, for some that don't read or even trust Bibles, it can be a bit far-fetched. But then, they said it was far-fetched when students of prophecy said teenaged girls will soon be allowed to kill their babies to prevent stretch marks or the loss of their boyfriends as little as 45 years ago. And now we have abortion clinics where babies are murdered every hour on the hour in every city in the United States of America. Once polygamy is legalized, and it will be, we will see them push even harder for pedophilia as the norm. This is why we already see Catholic-approved and sanctioned man-boy love association leaders speaking at Roman Catholic gatherings and concerts in Canada and other nations. Jesus said it would be as it was in the days of Lot, when the demons of homosexuality ran rampant so as to soil the character of the God that created man in his image. And so we are to expect Rome, who the prophet Daniel said would not have the desire of women long ago, to go across this globe to bring Sodom and Gomorrah's lifestyle back to life so as to once again cause men to revel in the lusts of the flesh before the plagues come and those that worship the popes and his prelates see the smoke of her burning rise up in judgment against her. So be it. Come, Lord Jesus. I hope and pray you were blessed. Please share this video with as many as possible, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. God bless.